not coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
We're at 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And no turnover here. Want the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. He'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield that established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. He gets in there for the sack, and it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down, and here comes 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Titans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
We hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And
in trouble, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That caught Tony Pollard. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Now he takes off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
On the handoff, Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ward now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This, about as short as you can get. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
3-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Pollard. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Ward going to tap this one forward. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Pollard. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Smith on the tackle. A gain of 5. 1st down, Titans.
Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. Here's Ward. 4th out left. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's hot. Outside. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance, and you end up going backwards.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 31-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no 1st downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. He'll find Rashad White. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the 1st play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
brings up third down.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. A give. This is Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Down back at the 36-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. As we are ready to get back underway. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Sebastian Joseph Day getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's the massive second-year tackle. T'Vondre Sweat getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack.
In the end zone and intercepted.
Right, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
It's a gain of 6.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Levis with a give to Spears. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The short one taken in by Helm. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
And it brings up third down.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. McMillan, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On third down, it's Rattler. This one is caught by Shepard. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. He finds his tight end, Keith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 yards on the play. And the Buccaneers, first down.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. To the air, it's Pratt. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. That goes for 58.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Anthony Walker getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Well, to say this defense has had their way in this first half here, Mike, would probably be the understatement of the game. I mean, that's now 6 sacks for this defense, and we haven't even gotten to halftime yet.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Bucs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
A 4-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 13.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good. For a first down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. A big hole. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. Now he's free to midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 32. And the Titans first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll stop. It's just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one caught. It's Jimray DK. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
11 on the play. First down, Titans.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And a mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And a first down.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
On third down, it's Rattler from the gun. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Titans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Levis. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Levis to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team gets possession of the football. The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. To the ground, a first down run, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Sebastian Joseph Day is there for the stop.
Second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Al Pratt. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Sebastian Joseph Day in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
3rd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Drive will start on the ground. And the strength on display readily through tackles for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jarvis Brownlee in on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Sebastian Joseph Day is there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. McMillan comes in motion. 3rd and long, and here's Rattler. This one is caught by Shepard. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers extend their lead to 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. He'll work forward for a couple. Benjamin Morrison there to bring him down. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And knock them down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's Pratt. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air, it's Pratt. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And a fair fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Spears, running left. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
16 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd, they need 8. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bucs offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He's going to tuck it and go. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Pratt. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. Third and 6. They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, it's Rattler. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Titans offense ready to get back at it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle, Spears. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd down. They'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. This one tapped forward for McMillan. And this defense has nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw, it's cracked. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
3rd and short, and you come up with a big stop, taking the ball carrier down for a loss. Now you put yourselves in a position to hopefully get the ball back and give your offense a chance to go down there and take the lead.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Here's a zone read to start the drive. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and take. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Buccaneers, 1st down.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down. 3 to go.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage. And here's Rattler. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. In the middle here, and he's got McMillan. Here's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and
Handoff as they try to run it here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. to the left side. Caught by McMillan. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal. That tackle's made at the 10-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First down.
Here's a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Right now, looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Sebastian Joseph Day getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up fourth and goal. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. That one pumped by Ileman. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down for Tennessee.
First down, Titans.
Teamwork. Swear I'm leaving the city if y'all can't work. Pay for this.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Throw left side, taken in by Ileman. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Spear. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down, 8 for the first down. Here comes the screen to Spears. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Here's first down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Operating out of the gun here, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Allen gonna throw for it. And he's gonna go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Here's a toss, right side. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So a win here for the Buccaneers as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on